Is your heart racing, palms sweaty, shallow breathing? In most cases, those are the signs that you are either about to give a speech you are not prepared for, or you're falling head over heels for the person sitting across from you. But here's the weird part. Your brain actually has a hard time telling those two things apart. Welcome to the world of misattribution of arousal. It's a psychological glitch that proves our hearts are often much faster than our heads. And if you understand how it works, you'll finally understand why trauma bonding happens and why the most stressful moments of your life often lead to the most intense romances. To understand this, we have to go back to 1974 and a very shaky bridge in British Columbia. Psychologists Donald Dutton and Arthur Aaron decided to test a wild theory. They used two bridges. One was a safe, sturdy, low-to-the-ground wooden bridge. The other was the Capilano suspension bridge, a 450-foot-long, swaying, terrifying wire cable bridge suspended over a 230-foot drop into a rocky river. An attractive female researcher stood at the end of both bridges. She asked men crossing the bridge to fill out a short survey and then gave them her phone number in case they had more questions. The results weren't even close. The men on the scary swaying bridge were 8 times more likely to call the researcher later than the men on the safe bridge. Why? Because when they reached the end of that high-altitude death trap, their bodies were in a state of high physiological arousal. Their hearts were pounding, their breath was short, and their adrenaline was spiking. When they looked at the researcher, their brains looked for a reason for all that physical excitement. Instead of thinking, "I'm terrified of falling to my death," the brain took a shortcut and said, "Wow, I must be really attracted to this woman." This is the two-factor theory of emotion. Step 1. You feel a physical sensation, arousal. Step 2. You look around for a label to put on that sensation. If you're at a gym and your heart is racing, you label it exercise. If you're being chased by a bear, you label it fear. But if there's an attractive person nearby while your heart is racing for any reason, your brain might just label it chemistry. This is why The Bachelor works. They don't just put people at a dinner table. They make them bungee jump, skydive, and swim with sharks. The show is literally designed to manufacture misattributed arousal. It's also why horror movies are the ultimate date night movie. You aren't just bonded by the movie. You rebonded by the fact that your body thinks your date is the reason you re-breathless. But this isn't just a fun dating hack. It has a much darker side in the real world. Misattribution of arousal is a huge factor in why people stay in high-conflict, on-again, off-again relationships. The constant fighting, the screaming, the adrenaline of the breakup, it creates a massive amount of physiological arousal. When the fight ends and the makeup happens, the brain misinterprets that leftover adrenaline as passion. You think, "We must really love each other because our relationship is so intense." In reality, you might just be addicted to the stress hormones. So, how do you protect yourself from your own confused brain? First, follow the 20-minute rule. If you meet someone in a high-intensity environment like a concert, a protest, or right after a car accident, wait. Let your heart rate return to its resting state. If you still find them fascinating when your blood pressure is normal, then it's probably the real deal. Second, use it for good. If your long-term relationship feels like it's lost its spark, stop going to the same quiet Italian restaurant every Friday. Go to something that gets your blood pumping. Take a dance class, go to a theme park, or even just watch a thriller together. By introducing arousal back into the environment, you can actually trick your brain into relabeling those feelings as attraction for your partner. Psychology shows us that we aren't as in control of our feelings as we think. We are biological machines trying to make sense of a chaotic world. So, did your heart rate go up during this video? Was it the fascinating science, or do you just really like this channel? Let's assume it's the latter. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.